Help everyone. I don't know whether you can see my face really swollen up on my right ear. Are you seeing it? Look at this lot. Can you see it? All the way, my neck, all that, all round here. Can you see it or not? Like Quasimodo. I've got no energy. I know what you're thinking. I'm at 38.4 was my temperature this morning, or 39.4 yesterday. I've had to go and get some antibiotics today. But this, what started off as a virus, I don't know when it was. I can't remember how many months ago it was. Is it February or January? I don't know when it was. Started off as a virus. I had it for 2 weeks, and then I'm actually worn out. I can't do any exercises. My rotator cuff in here I'm burning up here. This is burning hot. The weather's boiling. It's actually gone a bit cloudy today. Absolutely boiling weather here. Yesterday was ridiculous. It's boiling weather. She keeps having to go at me. I come outside to clean up for the dogs and do them everything. She gave me a heart bollocking. She told me I should have ice on it. I put ice on it for a little bit when I come back. But I shouldn't really be outside. But I'm going to do this video anyway. Can you see how red it is? Look how swollen up it is. Right, so what happened was, I had a virus. I don't know when it was, January or February. I had it for 2 weeks. And then, when it finished, I was really hot and everything. When it finished, I started to get tinnitus in this left ear. Now this left ear, has always had I can't hear very well with it. I don't know whether it's from driving the old lorries back in the day. I've had it for a good 20 odd years. This ear's not been that good. It's a lot worse now. Oh, it's terrible. It's practically, I'll be honest with you, it's practically not even working that very well. If I cover this ear up, I can't really hear much. It's really low down. Anyway, I got tinnitus. So the weeks and months have gone by, and then I'd probably say a couple of months went by, and then I went to see in Mishkoltz, went to see an ear specialist. He says I haven't worked with heavy machinery, loud noises or anything like that. I mean, I was a raver back in the day. And I used to have music on really loud in the car. I mean, everybody knows in the 80s and early 90s, everybody had bass speakers. I used to put like drum and bass on and everything. We used to, all the clubs, Marcus Garvey and everywhere. We used to have like park up in Nottingham when the city centre was open. We used to blare all the music out. It was like a mobile rave, drum and bass rave. And I don't know whether that's caused it, but this ear's fine. This ear, it's not now. I've got tinnitus in this one now as well. So I went to see him. He gave me some tablets and everything. Gave me these like some more antibiotics, and he gave me some bacteria tablets. Took them. Didn't do anything. Then as time went on again, this ear got worse, but then it started to get louder. Tinnitus started to get louder. So I went back to see him again. He gave me another set of tablets. Now these tablets he gave me, these 2 sets, are for they are actually for tinnitus. I don't know whether it's supposed to change the sound. I don't know. I've had my ear tested and everything. This ear is really low compared to this one. I've had all the sound testing. When you go into that booth, you put your headphones on. It's been really good. Not expensive at all. Been really good here. Things like that are cheap here. I've got to say that things like that are cheap. And then tinnitus just got worse and worse and worse, and then I've not been back again. And then I did tell him the last time I had a pain on the bone, this big bone at the back of your ear here. I had a pain on that, but it disappeared with some antibiotics, and it came down here a little bit into my neck. But now, overnight, 3 days ago, it really was painful. Here, went all down my neck again. It's all swollen up here in my neck, and down here, all down my face, and you can see this. So you don't know whether it's water or I don't know what it is. Here on my head it's just a big lump, long lump. So I've been to get some more antibiotics. I've not been to see the ear specialist, but I'm going to have to go. She took photographs of this, so I'm going to give them to him and say what's going on. Because I think, he told me I might need this CT scan. I'm not worried. I just wish I knew what was going on. But obviously this virus, I don't know whether it's left some fluid something bacteria back in my ears. I don't know what it's. I don't know. But like sometimes he says my eardrums have collapsed on both sides. They're not straight. They're at an angle. But that's not good. I mean, I'll tell you how bad my ears are. When I put the temperature under my armpit, I can't even hear it go beep. Can't even hear it go beep. There's so many things I can't hear what she hears and everybody else hears in the family. I can't hear anything. So it's not good. It's really bad. Now, it looks like I think I'm going to have some kind of operation. I don't know what's up with me. But I have read about this bone here, how it can get infected. The one I read about it was if it goes down into your neck and everywhere, you've got to be careful. If it is an infection, you get to your heart, you can die from it. They did say years ago, kids used to get it under 2 years old, years ago. But they've fought it all off with antibiotics and bacteria tablets. Not here, in England, everywhere. It was a common problem with kids. Because kids get a lot of ear infections, don't they? I used to have them when I was a kid. But I've had no problems with my ears. Just I always knew that this ear wasn't very good, couldn't hear very well with it. I always knew that. Never had tinnitus. I always thought I'd never want that. Never ever want that. But now I'm in pain. My bones are aching all over. I know you're thinking while I'm doing a video. Honestly, I bet you I'm definitely in the 38s. My head is boiling here. The sun's over there. It's boiling hot. Absolutely boiling hot. I don't know what's up. I'm falling. I'm falling apart. I'm just really getting into my pull-ups as well. That's what's done my rotator cuff. I started doing pull-ups throughout the day instead of sticking to 15. And then I started to do 20, not in one go. So I'm not going to lie to you. I'm doing it slowly. Don't want to put too much pressure on. But I can do 6 or 7 quite easy. I'm struggling a little bit, but I can do them. Remember, I'm 54 and I haven't done them for years. Press ups, I haven't done them for a few days. It's absolutely killing me. I had my forearm, my muscle in my forearm, my right forearm, killing me like it moved out of place. Anyway, so I've got this. I don't know whether the camera's picking it up, but it's actually got pins and needles now. But I wouldn't say that hurts. It hurt yesterday. Numb. It's numb. Wait a minute. That hurts. That's not really bad there at the minute. A little bit, that hurts. But I couldn't touch it yesterday. But why is it really swelled up? It's really swelled up overnight. I couldn't sleep. I've been taking, I keep wanting to say Hungarian fire tablets. I'll just quickly tell it. I don't really want to start speaking Hungarian really. But I'll just do it for the just quickly say. I've got one Zulgás, Angzulgás, Mindicate Fulet, I've got one Nodem Juladás, one. Nice. I've got not problem band, nem tudom mi boy. I've named the Orvos Kata Sir, and I'm going to call you in Visa. It's not Nodem Ross. Nem tudom mi boy. Just you and the barbers, like I said, I've had a little talker eat. I've just been to the barbers. And he says, he says, I don't understand why your face is swollen here. He's sure it's not your tooth. But I've got no pains in my teeth at all. It can't be. But the noise in my ears, it's at night time, it's absolutely horrible. I have to listen to things on my telephone to try and take away the noise and go to sleep, try and nod off. The noise is terrible. First it was more of a whooshing noise, like a whoosh. Now it's a ee, and it's just constant in both ears. Absolutely sentimental. You don't know. I mean, if anybody you've ever suffered from, have any of you had all this swollen? What is it? Oh, Jesus Christ! I tell you what, yesterday my bones were aching because I was at a temperature. I think I used to get sinusitis. I've not had it for a long time. I think all this, when we had sinusitis and all it's all connected. I think all this problem is all a problem from years ago. Remember when I had my cough? That cough, I couldn't get rid of it, and I started jogging, then it disappeared. I used to, like, you know, if I used to eat a dinner, say, I'm going to go back a few years ago now, and if I say at a dinner, I start just coughing after my dinner. And this is really chatty what I'm going to say to you, but I just want you to sort of, I want to just explain to you what happened. And I'd cough, and all of a sudden I'd cough that bad, I'd like, gurgitate, and all clear fluid, sticky, would come out of my lungs. Not dirty, nothing, I'm talking clear. I just don't know. I don't know whether all this is stemmed from family smoking. Yeah, I don't know what's caused it. The old lorries with all the. I don't know what's caused it with all the smoke exhaust fumes. I just don't know what's caused it. But if you think, I've always had problems with me. I had sinusitis. I don't really get that many sore throats now. But do you know what I don't get? I don't really get like runny noses. I'm not one of them sorts of people. And I've not been ill for ages. It's only when I had that virus and now. I just don't know what it is. I drink loads of fluids throughout the day. I'm probably drinking. I bet you I drink 3 litres of water easy. Especially with this weather. Probably normal I wouldn't if it weren't hot. But I drink throughout the night as well. I just don't know. I don't know what this is. It looks like I've been stung by about 50 bees, doesn't it? Wasps. I was sick this morning, but there was nothing to come up. All like bile come up. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think what I do is a bit cloudy today. It hasn't been. It's been really hot. The sun will be out again in a bit. So Liz, you know, it's hot, boiling hot at 8 o'clock at night. Boiling. And when the house is 30 degrees, 28, 27 to 30 degrees in the house, you just know it's hot outside. It's gone muggy now. I've got to try and get to the bottom of this. I've seen videos on YouTube where they cut their eardrum and they go in with like a hoover and suck all the... I think I've got fluid or infection inside I do, and I think it's reoccurring. I don't know whether it's because of all me sinusitis problems. I didn't get that all the time. I probably got it once a year. Not even sometimes I didn't get it. You see, I think what caused lots of that, when I was in the lorry, I used to drive the lorry, you know, I used to like to be nice, warm and cosy in the lorry. So like when winter come, I'd be constantly jumping in and out the office, jumping in and out the lorry, loading up, and then you'd be jumping out to a really warm cab into the cold and everything. And you know England, pissing down rain, it used to get absolutely saturated and things like that. I think that used to cause a lot of my problems. I'm a bit of a eat addict, I am, but I don't do it as much when I'm doing long travelling. When I've been going to England, I don't do it. So when it gets like summer, it's not too bad, but I tend to put my air conditioning on a little bit. A lot of people use air conditioning. I don't really like to use it too much. I don't like using it too much because I get too cold. I know I can set it to whatever temperature. I can do all that auto climate and all that lot. I can do everything, but I'm not really an air conditioning person. I'd rather just have the sunroof open. Unless I go shopping, and then I keep the air conditioning on because it's absolutely boiling weather. Can you see it then? I'm just going to keep showing you again. And don't laugh at me because I keep asking you and say, yeah, we can see it, because I'm just making sure you can see it. She keeps saying to me, it's getting worse. She says, your head's swollen right up. Look at me. I've got straight head here. And then here, look like Modo. I feel so weak. I couldn't do one pull-up right now. This is what I don't like about getting ill. I just haven't got the energy. I can't fight through this because when you're doing like exercise, you're putting pressure on your head, and I don't want to do anything cool. I don't know what's wrong with me, do I? Anyway, enjoy Saturday, everyone. I'll get this posted, this video, so you just know what's going off. Full of problems I am on. Do you know what? I get the most unusual, like that coughing problem I had. Why don't I just get a normal cold, or get the normal flu, or just get a virus and be done with it? Why do I get all these unusual problems? Maybe because I'm unusual. Hungarian blood. Got to blame it on something, haven't I? Anyway, see you all later. I'm going to go inside and just go lie down. My eye here, it's like a little bit blurry. It's now because the pressure. You know, it doesn't really hurt now, but it's the pressure in your mouth. Yeah, that's the problem. So I'll see you later.